If you're feeling exhausted by current events and not sure what to do about your stress right now, I'm going to share my 6 self-care tips for Christian leaders that will help you to relax, be present, and to focus again. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post a new video about relevant biblical leadership advice. I used to pride myself in being able to handle the stresses of everyday life, but my self-care routine of reading my Bible regularly, praying, getting enough water to drink, getting exercise in, praying regularly, just hasn't been enough to keep the stress of this season at bay. There are some seasons that call for some extra help when it comes to self-care so that we can still find ways to relax, be present, and focus even while the circumstances around us haven't changed. So tip number 1, take some extra time off. Now, my assumption is that you are already regularly taking a Sabbath because we know that God can do more with our 6 days on and 1 full day off than we can going full speed ahead 7 days a week without taking a regular day to rest and reconnect with God and our loved ones at least 1 day a week. So my assumption is you're taking a Sabbath, and if you aren't, definitely start there. If you are regularly Sabbathing and you're still finding yourself very stressed by our current circumstances, then I highly recommend that you take some extra time off. Now, if you are working loads of overtime hours right now, then actually, I really want to encourage you to take comp time right now. Don't take personal vacation days, take comp time. You've earned those hours, and now you really need to take time off. If you haven't been burning the midnight oil at work and things are just so stressful right now, because they actually are, then take some extra time off. My husband and I actually took this last Friday and Monday off and made it a long weekend for us on a, random April weekend so that we could have time off together, because the season has just been extra stressful and frankly, we needed the time off. So I really want to encourage you to pause and think about if taking some extra time off right now might really be what you need to help take care of yourself. Tip number 2, get alone or phone a friend. For some of us introverts, getting alone might be what we need to deal with the extra stress of our current circumstances. Or if you're more of an extrovert, finding time with friends, even if it's a simple phone call, might actually be what you need right now to help deal with the extra stress of our circumstances and our current realities. So pause, consider what you really need right now. And if you don't know what you need right now, that's okay. Why don't you try both ways and see what actually helps you to relax and rest and be more present. Take some alone time. Get alone to read a book, or just to think, or to be, or to sing by yourself, or to enjoy nature by yourself. And then why don't you call a friend? Either just hang out with them on the phone or go for a walk with them. Maybe join them at an outdoor cafe if you're comfortable with that, and see what helps. Is it connecting with others right now, or is it finding more time to be by yourself? Now, tip number 3, laugh or cry. Now, I mean it. Usually when circumstances are really stressful, as leaders, we continue to move forward because things gotta keep getting done. And we often have this tendency of suppressing our emotions so that we can continue to move forward. Well, that can only serve us for so long. So I really want to encourage you, if you're feeling really stressed right now, to find a way to laugh or find a way to cry. It might mean watching a Hallmark show. I don't know about you, but watching Hallmark shows usually result in free-flowing tears, at least for me. Or maybe you need a good laugh right now. So maybe rewatch the Lawyer Cat video and laugh at it for the 100th time, because it really is that funny. Whatever it is you need right now, make sure that you're creating space and time to get your emotions out and give them space to breathe. So be it laugh or cry, find a way to connect with them right now. Now, maybe you don't know if you need a good laugh or a good cry right now. And if that's true, that is okay. Sometimes our emotions have been so pressed down because we've been moving forward for so long in a state of elevated stress that we don't actually know what emotions are lying beneath the surface. So if that's you, that's okay. Tap into something that regularly allows you the space and the freedom to just feel and to get your emotions out. Because we really want to create space for emotions to have their day in a healthy way. Because the longer they stay suppressed, the more likelihood that they are going to come out in an explosive way when we least expect it or when it's least helpful. So create space to connect with those emotions today. Tip number 4, do something active. As stress levels increase in our body, you all know this, cortisol levels do too. And one of the best ways to get cortisol levels to go back down again is to move our bodies and get some exercise. So find something fun, or that is usually fun for you to do, to just move your body. You don't actually have to enjoy it right now, let's be real. But you do need to move your body because we want you to stay healthy for the long term. So go for a walk or go for a run or go for a hike or do some weightlifting, do some cycling, do something to help get that cortisol level back stable and get those cortisol stress hormones out of your body, because the best and easiest way to do it really is to move. Tip number 5, get some fresh air. Go outside and take some deep breaths in God's creation. There's just something about being outside, being out in fresh air that does wonders for our heart and our soul. So I really want to encourage you to make time to get outside. We're never going to find time. We always got to make time to do the things that are important for us. So if you are experiencing higher levels of stress right now because the season that we're in is so stressful, then I really want to encourage you to get outside. You can just sit outside and take some deep breaths. That'd be really helpful. It also can be really helpful to combine your moving with being outside and going for that walk or that run outside. But get outside, take some deep breaths of fresh air. And it's amazing what fresh air can really do for the state of our mind, our hearts, and our souls. Now, tip number 6 is to do something out of the norm. We have all been mostly working from home, living at home. We have all been kind of doing the same thing for the last 13 months. So I want to encourage you to think outside the box and do something out of the norm. This has been a very challenging and hard season. And for a lot of us, our days have kind of been made up of the exact same thing day after day after day. So I want to encourage you to do something out of the norm. Do something that you aren't normally doing day in and day out right now. So what might that be for you right now? It's springtime, so maybe that's gardening. Maybe you've never gardened before, but maybe this is the year to take up gardening, or at least just try it. Or maybe it means going for a drive to somewhere, a lake, or to go for a hike in the woods or up a mountain if you happen to have mountains where you live. I don't, but we have tons of lakes, and there's just something about going for a walk around the lake that does wonders for my heart and my soul and my peace of mind. So what might that be for you? Maybe it's window shopping. Maybe it's making something with your hands. Whatever it is, find something out of the norm and do that in the next 48 hours. It's amazing what just breaking out of our routines can really do for our stress and to help us relax, be present, and able to focus once again. As we all know, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And God created our bodies such that they need rest. They need to be cared for. They can't go full stops without breaks, without us doing some actual damage to the one and only body that we get this side of heaven. So I really want to encourage you. We want to be in this for the long haul. So please, please, please make your health a top priority. And if this season has been extra stressful for you and you found your levels of stress elevated and your regular self-care routines not quite cutting it, then pick one of these 6 tips and try them out in the next 48 hours and let me know how they go. Now, if you think you might actually be dealing with burnout, then watch my video on dealing with burnout and you can find the link in the description below. Okay, now let me know what you are going to be doing for your self-care. Comment below and let me know which tip you're going to implement, or are there other ways that you are finding that are really helpful for taking care of yourself, finding the relaxation, enabling you to be present and helping you to focus right now in a very stressful season. Comment below and let me know. And be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video. I'll see you next time.